don't like to see penalties, but I like to see the image of the fans. But I was just thinking that.
So we've moved from the garage to the living room.
Yep.
You understand the.
And there it is now on Sky Sports News. So we'll do it again, Caleb. What's your thoughts today?
3-2.
3-2 to us, and we're buzzing, aren't we?
Yep.
And guys, I'd just like to say, I think it was, I don't think it was a great game. I think we let them back into it. Again, I'll touch on, I'm trying to do this fluently here. Again, it's not scripted, but I mean, I'm trying to think of positives, but Ahmad was phenomenal. I mean, Brian Mbemu is great, the goals and stuff like that, but I mean, we now have 2 right wingers that are going to the African Cup of Nations. Who's going to play? Who's going to play for them? But look, Ahmad was on fire today. I believe Ahmad should never have been allowed to go on loan. Key points: the penalty. I think Walker. I think VAR. I just think the referee. I just think that they didn't. It's not right. There's a pull on Mount by Walker first with his left hand. Watch it back, slow it down, zoom it in. Be a Liverpool fan and watch it and give an honest answer. Just be honest, because I would be honest. There's a pull from Walker first. Then we jump to the Ahmad. I mean, Ahmad fell simply because of the impact. It wasn't as bad as what it could have been if Ahmad hadn't have half got out of the road. That was a I'll stress this again. That was a 2-footed lunge on Ahmad. 2 feet lunged in to Ahmad. Right? And then I'm going to go back to our goalkeeper, the Turkish international goalkeeper. I mean, he had one job to do today and he couldn't do it. That's and then you've got Dubravka. I mean, we had Dubravka on loan. I mean, Dubravka today was where did that guy come out of? Where'd he come from? Bruno still looks unhappy. Casemiro was really good, but I think Casemiro still looks unhappy as well. It's like they are playing and surrounded by people that aren't in their wavelength. And I want to put it to you like this. Imagine you're a skilled contractor, electrician, spark, plumber, and you have to go to work every day and carry people that are nowhere near your level. That would drive you mental. It's no different for them boys, so I can understand why Bruno drives his boot into a bottle sometimes, or why Casemiro does this wee thing where he just puts his hand on his head and looks at the ground. And that's probably actually more mature than how Bruno reacts. But we're not all the same, boys. Bruno looks sometimes like he's ready to cry, and he cares. He's not Eric Cantona, and he's not Roy Keane. He's Bruno. And he scored the penalty today to get us the win. We said there was going to be drama, didn't we, Caleb?
Yep.
There's always drama. But that drama was created by our goalkeeper today, in my opinion. The ref has a lot to answer for, but they don't have to answer for anything. They don't have to do post-match, pre-match, nothing. They just do their, they destroy a game and then get to go home, and that's it. Anthony Gordon did not mean to hurt Van Dijk the other night, but I mean, there's a whole hoo-ha, and he has to jump in, and explain himself for that split second. It's contact sport. It's not netball. It's a contact sport. There's going to be Like, I think they're over-roboting it. I'm old school, you see. It's a while annoying and frustrating, and I'm trying to keep this video flowing and not lagging, but I mean, I want it to be raw and real for you, and that's how I feel. I just think that Mason Mount's made of chocolate as well. I don't want to see him on a matchday squad again. I've never wanted to see him on a matchday squad, and I think the only reason he makes the matchday squad is because he's English. If Mason Mount was Irish, Scottish, or Northern Irish, or Welsh, goner. I mean, he's a midfield version of Luke Shaw since he signed, and he wears the number 7. It's an embarrassment to our number 7. Good win, lots of drama. Really best performance. I mean, it's Burnley. Let's be realistic. It's Burnley. Really good. The guys were really good. Ahmad was absolutely on fire, and isn't that the reason why we love Ahmad in this house, Caleb?
Yep.
Why is it?
Because they always is on fire.
Because he's always on fire. He's the only player that can stand up an opponent 1v1 and make him look like it's a. Like the press don't seem to touch on this. There's lots of stuff that doesn't get talked about, and that's what I want to do with this channel. I want to talk about the stuff that gets missed and be real and raw. Yeah, the ref, the Walker decision, the 2-footed lunge on Ahmad, and then the goalie flapping. I mean, there was no power on that ball. Don't get me started. Like, if you played basketball, if you played over here in Ireland, we've got the GAA. I mean, I believe a 14-year-old Gaelic player would have saved that. That's just my honest opinion, because you go and catch the ball. What are you feared of? You're playing a man's game. You catch the ball. There was no power on the ball. Enough of that. Positive, I look like it's doom and gloom here. I mean, we made hard work of that. And it was Burnley. And I want to touch on one last thing. I think it's time that Tom Heaton had a conversation with Ruben. I really do. I really think Tom Heaton needs to walk into that office on Monday morning and say, look, Ruben, we're struggling. I'm fit. I'm ready. I can pull you out. Simple as that. I don't want to see Mason Mount near a matchday squad again. If we could sell him, I'd be happy.
Why?
Because he's made of chocolate, Caleb. He's never fit. That's not me saying it, but that's me basing, like, chocolate melts. That's what I mean by that. He's soft. He's never fit. I'll clarify that. He's never fit. This happens. There's a pattern with Mason Mount this past 5 years. We spent 60 million on him for 5 minutes football, and he wears the number 7. Don't get me started, boys. We're deluded if we think that man is going to take us to the next level. Deluded. Great performance. Sesko didn't get enough minutes, but I think that Ruben is maybe potentially trying to protect him. I genuinely do. He didn't get it easy at Grimsby. Heavy pitch, hamstrings. He's a tall lad that is pacey. All these things. I mean, like Rio there, I have a lot of respect for Rio. Top athletes. I played an amateur level, but I mean, anybody that knows anything about sports bound to understand that all this comes into play. He's come from a slower league to, this is fucking frying pan. So Personally, the international break might be good for Sesko. When we come back, he has to start. I hope Mason Mount doesn't make a matchday squad again. I know he will, but I just, Shaw's fit for now, but for how long? The positives is the win. And I want to touch on Cunha. We hope Cunha's not too bad, don't we, Caleb?
But they did get injured.
He did get injured. Was Cunha good before he got injured today?
Aye.
He really was good today. He really looked lively. So yeah, look, folks, enjoy the rest of your weekend. For some reason, the first post we couldn't get comments on it, so we're dropping this. We're dropping this one again, and hopefully you can all drop your comments and your thoughts below. Trying to be chilled out here, but yeah, we got to win. So 3 points at home. Happy weekend.